Hey, Craig, so good to finally meet you.
Mr. Reed, I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, please. Mr. Reed is my father. You can call me Sir Reed, protector of the realm.
Oh, sorry, sir. Reed, protector of the realm.
All right, let's get started. So, obviously I already have your work experience, but first, I just want to, get to know a little bit about you.
All right, glad that you got my resume so you can see how much experience I have.
Absolutely.
Outside of work, that's a good question. I started playing guitar again recently. I used to play when I was a kid. I like sports. Go Bears, what else? Oh, I'm a huge movie nerd.
Really? What's your favorite movie?
Oh, Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Oh, I think my son likes that, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just a movie for kids.
What?
Spy Kids 3D Game Over, it's not just for kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it handles like a lot of advanced and like difficult themes, and the untrained eye might not see it, but there's an incredible amount of complex like cinematography tactics that go into it, and it's probably one of the best movies ever made.
So, what brings you to this company?
That's a good question. I like to say that some of my strengths are I'm a very selfless person. I like to put others first. I'm determined, courageous, almost like, I'm Junie from Spy Kids 3D Game Over. Or hell, even Valentine from Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Would you mind if we talked about something other than Spy Kids 3D Game Over?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams, but it's not nearly as good of a movie.
You know what? Let's just move on. How about you tell me about a time that you experienced conflict in the workplace?
Yeah, for sure. At my last job, I was a nuclear engineer. Really high pressure job, very stressful. There was a lot of like deadlines, and that job really wore me out. But I remember one day in particular, I was in the office and I was watching Spy Kids 3D Game Over, and I got to the part where the guy dies. The guy, that's the guy. He's been built up all movie, destined to be the savior, and just like that, it's over. It really gets me sometimes, man. That was probably one of the most difficult days in the office. That was the most conflict I felt.
Fine. Last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That is a good question to end on. 5 years from now, I see myself with a family, 2 kids, a dog, beautiful wife, living somewhere out on the farm, steady job, somewhere that I can work up the ranks and that my creative input matters,
Yeah.
Maybe this is too idealistic to say, but someday I'd like to be, in a virtual reality world fighting 4 different versions of Sylvester Stallone.
I think we're done here, actually.
What, do you have something against Spy Kids 3D Game Over?
Craig, you have derailed this entire interview over some random movie that isn't even as good as The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl 3.
Oh, there it is. I knew you were a Shark Boy shill.
It's about the power of dreams, Craig. What's Spy Kids 3D about? The power of video games?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl is the outcast of the Robert Rodriguez cinematic universe. There's a reason that Spy Kids 3D Game Over and Machete have a crossover, and Shark Boy is left all on its own.
You take that back, you son of a bitch!
You tell me one goddamn thing that stupid-ass Shark Boy and Lava Girl has that Spy Kids 3D Game Over doesn't!
Well, to be honest, I've never seen it.
What? Dude, come on. I've got it on DVD. Just come over to my place.
Really?
Yeah, this Friday. I'll email you the deets.
Totally. Sounds great.
Yeah, that does sound good. Oh, so did I get the job?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, that checks out.